Hello again, welcome back for another daily Benefactress with Pedants. It is April 4th, 2025. Am I recording? Did I press record? Yes, I did. Okay. Let me check to see if I got coffee. That's what I got. I got plenty of space. All right. I just had to check, these things because, like, I'm paranoid. I had the one video the other day I cut out because I thought I had enough before. Okay. Daily run. Lilith. All right. We're back to 0 again, or -1, or whatever it was. Basically the same thing, Purity. Whatever, I guess. Going the lamb fight, huh? All right. As long as we don't get hit for the rest of the run, the damage is going to be fantastic early on. I copped up a little bit of phlegm today, a little bit more, nothing a crazy amount. So I'm healing slowly. It's been stabilizing. The cough hasn't really got worse unless if I'm laying down in a certain way or something, it makes it a little worse. Outside of that, there's been some coughing, but nothing crazy, nothing deep, nothing crazy, Did I mention nothing crazy? I'm not crazy. Crazy about crayons. Oh, goodness. All hail Satan. The devil. Oh, Lucifer. I think we might have missed something there. Nope, never mind. We did not. It's just a short floor. That's pretty nice. Been kind of raining today, which, you know what? It wasn't a lot of rain, but it was a good amount. Kind of cool things off, There's like a slight risk for storms today and stuff. I saw in the forecast videos like, oh yeah, here's multi-day outlook. And it was only one of those days where we would have been affected, and possibly, and maybe others, but no, we're good. We're in the clear. I'm thankful we're not hitting like a lot of tornadoes or anything, right? Like the shit I'm paranoid about. Not like a great extreme, because like I'm not in an area where it's been becoming more common, I guess, in recent years, but it's not like, oh yeah, wake up almost every day in Oklahoma and, there's the shit out my window in F4 or F5. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in that like extreme of like, oh, it's going on every day. I'm technically in a basement level where I'm at, so it's like my shit's already down there. So there is some level of safety with me and my stuff. To some degree, right? To some degree. And there goes my damage. My great big-ass damage up gone forever. For speed! Look at that. It's just shitty speed. That's fucking great. I'm fucking not doing that. I'm not doing that dirty shit. I can't push it away. Range. I'm not hurting myself anymore just to prove a point that of what I want, Kane. We'll probably go for angel deals. I should have used it in here. What the fuck was I thinking? You better pray there's like something to kill in the other room, and which would be like the stuff that sucks your energy. Probably the only be things in there. Kill them fast enough, we'll get the charge. What we got? This won't give us a charge. I know that. All right. Fuck. Chad kisses, like, I mean, it's gonna help us, maybe. I'm gonna risk it in here. Fuck. Well. Oh, wait, I didn't lose my thing. Okay. For a split second, I thought I lost my, whatever the hell. I have no key. Okay, and I'm gonna scream to the heavens. Okay. I didn't think that would be there. All right. There's a little bit of strats in the stratospheres. Nope. Good test there. Good Good thing. All right, nothing. It's not good. It's fucking horrible, you son of a bitch. You fucked up. No more. No more stuff. Lack of keys. Now, are we going to do boss rush or something? I feel like with this character, it's... The big thing to do is doing boss rush because it's like, you can take advantage of the box and whatever, you know. I'm going to be suffering in this fight a little bit. Till we get... Oh, a dime. Well, too bad I can't go to the shop unless we get some kind of like box thing or whatever. Box of stuff. Box of hoarded shit. Little bits of shit I've collected over the years, you know? Like I'm a crow, but worse. I'm a hoarder. I have crows that go fetch me stuff, and I keep it. I have a whole plethora of crows that go out in my name and collect me bits of shit for me to collect. So I made my hoarding even worse by even having a bunch of birds I hoard. Mm-hmm. Truth be told, you know. Truth be told. You know what? Let's go look in there. Now, that is only a 4-room charge, right? That particular thing. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'm going to look this up. I'm going to look this up real quick. Where the fuck's my phone? There it is. Charging, my sweets. All right. Let's see here. I think it's 4. Because we could take advantage of it. I mean, it'd be 1 extra charge, too, but we could still take advantage of Void on top of that if we need to. That way we're not really wasting charges with the spacebar unless we're using it for dire means. Let's see. Void active item, Isaac. Have they updated in the wiki how many charges this is? 4-room charge, I thought so. Alright, they did update it. At some point in their gosh forsaken lives. So we'll suck that up. It's 1 extra charge, whatever. This is helpful. I didn't even know that was a health up pill. That we're just going to work immediately that way. And that lag was like, what the fuck's going on there? Okay, I took the 7 seals because it technically helps with the box. So... And then, yeah, 1 extra charge with this thing. But I think it's going to be worth it because we can take advantage of additional features with this thing. Probably stack like other spacebar items that could be useful. Not the D6. Got to remember, not the D6. And I fucked up with that. Nope, just kidding. I got the half part to save that bone heart. Oh, we got our damage up. Good. You know, strats. There's our key, finally. Holy shit. Or, I guess we got the other key, too, but whatever. Now we can get, like, 9 volt. We get our equivalency back with 3 charges. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay. This seems like it's building up towards a familiar run. I'm starting to see some patterns of thought here. You know, I've been kind of browsing TikTok a little bit more, right? You know, I talk about like, oh, I'm not really big into TikTok and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, lo and behold, I've been going on there. Not like watching it hours like at a time or anything. Just like, you know, maybe 20 minutes or less, right? And so, yeah, I've been finding some funny stuff and little interesting things. And one of the things I found out about is like brown and pink noise, which I've heard about frequencies. But I never really explored it too much and came across a TikTok video talking about it. And then I looked more into it to see what was true about benefits with it. And sure enough, it's like, seems like it's kind of legit with it. It's like, oh, that's kind of neat. Helps with focus and anxiety and stuff. And then it increases your dreams and whatever else, right? And also nightmares too, I guess, for some people. but it helps with focus, and apparently people with ADHD were like seeing like benefits with it too. With attention problems, and I think anxiety is tied to some of that too. I don't know. It was interesting to read about people's feedback, and so I was kind of playing it today. I can't tell of a difference. Maybe you have to do it long enough to notice a difference, right? Like taking a vitamin, right, that you might be deprived of nutrients. Maybe it's kind of like something like that, where it's like you got to build consistency every day to notice a difference with and without it. I'm going to take both of these things because I'm a badass. That tears up and spectral tears is absolutely crucial. So we haven't been getting really any tears up. Oh, see, this is why you check these things, sweetie. All right. We're going to kind of make it a little faster on this journey because I want enough time to get to boss rush and whatever else, right? Yeah, so I was like looking at that stuff. It's interesting, for sure. Gulp. Well, that's good to know. Good to know in the future if I ever have a trinket I can gulp. Take advantage of. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't just take face value with TikTok, whatever, right? Things that are like hacks or something with it. I always like look into that. Well, not always. Like if I come across something like that, whatever, I'd look it up. Like it's harmless to listen, to hurt you with anything like that. It's not like a, devious licks or whatever that was trending years ago, or the Benadryl challenge or the blackout challenge and all these other challenges are extremely dangerous. This was kind of a harmless thing, but sometimes you get misinformation too. It's like, depending on the level of what it is, it could be harmful or just, just misinformed. It doesn't really do like a whole lot of anything against you negatively. I think this works the next time I pop this thing, so that might bite me in the ass if I'm trying to speed run to get into like whatever. Oh, it might. Now I think about it. Shit. Because if I want to use in the boss rush and I don't pop this thing the entire time, I'm gonna... Okay, well, I might have fucked this over. So, maybe when we get a charge here, we're gonna pop it again. Or we rush it fast enough and we fine. I probably want to do it... Alright, well, there goes my shit there. I probably want to do this before getting to Depths 2. It's a dealio. There's a tenor rock there, I know. There's a secret room right there, I know, but I can't get to it. We'll use it after the boss fight here. That way we can take advantage of the boss room item and possible devil deal. If this works, I'm assuming it will work, right? I'm pretty sure it works the way it does. All right, we didn't get it. Pop it. I figured it would work that way. All right. We got just enough time still. So we're not... Holy shit. Okay. It won't take my one guy away. Oh, fuck you, dude. All right. All right. That was silly of me there, too. So we got different familiars. Oh, okay, we kept what's his name. So I guess he didn't count for some reason. All right. So we got rid of the one baby, but we got the knives, which the knives can be useful. Still. All right. Dad's key. Dad's freaking keys. I remember. I kind of wonder if, like, maybe Dad's lost coin increases the odds behind the scenes with finding Dad's key. Or maybe it was just a coincidence, right? A coinkadink, if you will. Okay, this is interesting here, too. Oh, we're gonna get this, because, like, we don't have a heart to get whatever there. We could get, like, a meat boy, too. Okay. Theoretically, we could if we had a full heart container, right? Because bone hearts do not count. Oh, this room again. Bone hearts do not count with sacrificing with like the potato peeler. Why? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just the developer's choice in the matter with whether to do that or not. Maybe it might be too overpowering. I don't know. Right, I have lost my wings and I must scream. We've been having some easy bosses here so far, which has been pretty helpful. We did not get a deal again. Stars card, we can pop that to the next floor. All right. I think we're still on pace. Yeah. I think the extra bosses might be helping with the point stuff too. We're going to take this. Headless Baby, like it contributes to conjoin. It's a familiar. We can stack and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but we need some extra damage. Like, whatever the fuck we got earlier. The purity, that's only going to work, you know, X amount of times in our favor, right? We're going to get fucked over with getting range or, like, speed. So it's like a 50-50, you know. Tears is going to be useful. Damage is going to be useful. But then the other half is, like, bullshit. So it's like, no, I'm not be at the mercy of fucking purity. Get that dog shit away from me. I only took it because I need something early on, you know? I still probably take it now, but, like, you know, something of additionals should I, like, you know, roll the dices and shit. Okay, we're going to skip the rest of this floor, too, by the way. We're kind of pushing on time a little bit. And we can do that. Ass kicking fun. Oh, got it. Got my devil deals deserved. Vanilla is pretty fun. Oh, I can't get it anymore. I was going to say a bill of charge, get it, and then whatever. I defend my use with that. Devil. Nope. No devilish treats for me's to eat. The devil has been giving me some good stuff here, I'll admit. You know, Lucifer, the fallen star. The bane that has caused all sorts of hellish acts in society and around globally for many, many centuries. It's almost the dawn of time. That son of a bitch. He's been granting me favors. Yay. Ha ha. Doesn't that seem a little off to you? He's giving you good stuff, Satan is. But there's gotta be a cost to it. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that. What? What does he want? My soul? Eternal damnation and hellfire and brimstone? I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. You need my help, motherfucker. No, I don't need your help. Yes, you do, motherfucker. You're sinning right now. No, I ain't, you motherfucker. You fucking accuser of the fucking brethren. That's such a... I mean, I'm glad the woman is like, you know, she turned her life around and everything, but I still can't get over the video because it's so damn, like, strange and, like, memeable, you know? I know she's definitely having some mental episodes then, but... I'm pissed because they won't repent. Wild stuff. And then people like, because they, you know, it's the internet, people were finding like different videos over the years of her like, you know, being antagonistic with other people randomly for different things. That's not just like religion, but it was like other things too. It was strangest thing. It's like, oh, there it is again. Or her, I mean, I'm sorry. was like thinking of something else. For some reason, I was thinking like other people that were memed and all that. Brain just kind of cross-wired there. It's like, well, wait a minute, to her. That's right. Oh, look at that. We got the Twisted Pair. I just noticed. I actually kind of remember seeing them before, and I wasn't putting two together at first. Cool. All right. Well, we can't get the nickel. Can't do like a whole lot of anything here, but that's fine. I'm not going back and forth with the blood machine. All right. We're out of here. We've actually made a boss rush. Completed an additional floor, which I think might have get us points with Forget Me Now. I think. Because it's a different boss, right? So it's not like a same boss to where it's like it doesn't count for points. I don't know. I assume it probably did something different. No devil deal, as expected. Proctosis, Evil Eye is interesting. Aquarius, that's speed and range and stuff. I'm gonna actually get this. It's extra damage, short range shit, yeah, but I think we can handle it. Especially if we get some range ups. Ranges actually feel kind of shit. Despite being at 12. But that might be from purity, part of it. We could still be able to take advantage of this fight here. Too bad we don't have like the 4.5 volt, which we might be able to get at the Hush floor, Hush shop. And we have the strange coin to buy from the mysterious stranger. So we get that Gallon Horn like the first week of the sales, and they never sell it again until like many years later in Destiny 1. I was the one very few that just got the thing. Didn't know what the fuck the significance of it, nor did like most other people, because like the game just came out. I just saw up and got one of the most powerful broken fucking weapons that like raiders want to enroll you into doing raids with because of that very thing. And then they nerfed the shit out of it when they re-released it for like Destiny 2. As you expect. Which I never got, ironically. I think when Destiny 2 came out, they probably made it where it's like there's going to be less likelihood of like breaking shit with like very powerful guns. Kind of stuff. I think they left things at least be in Destiny 1 of not nerfing the fucking thing. I don't think they did that. Because it's such like a rare weapon and a unique one of that. They just like, let them have their fun. It's not like everybody has the damn thing because we make it harder as shit to find it. Which was true. And I kept getting Gallahorns too over the years at the time. I kept getting like, you know, that's another thing. Like there was this Gambit, right? And you have to hit this alien eyeball thing, which was like rare as fuck to get. Oh, we're done. Look at that. Like rare as fuck to land on. It's random, right? It's a multiplayer thing or whatever. And I got it multiple fucking times. Not even exaggerating. To the point I got the fucking ships, the ship exclusive thing. I got like the parts I needed to get the exotic gun, just shit like that. I got pretty much every fucking thing from the eyeball, because you have to hit the eyeball like I don't know how many times in the multiplayer in order to get like the ship and stuff like that. And almost nobody had the fucking ship at the time because like there was some bug going on and people were getting pissed with Bungie with it. And that was in Destiny 2. And then of course they fixed that long ago, of course, and where it made it a lot easier. Make it spawn like quicker. And sometimes even when people were having it spawn, there was like rare cases where like the damn thing like didn't count to anything, like it was glitched or something, or they couldn't kill it, something like that. And I remember like I was like part of a clan for a short while, right, with this, and the clan leader was super pissed with me because he was jealous of me getting the damn eye thing over and over again. Not only that, got like the big raid weapon of the Forsaken raid the second time I did it. He got jealous. Like all these other things good too. I just like hitting RNG like a motherfucker. And yeah, I thought it was just interesting. Sheer luck. Another Destiny story was like, so I was doing the what was like the Egyptian themed, you know, multiplayer thing, right? And on the first Destiny game, and we got pretty far, so we're in the final round of this thing. We haven't been eliminated. We're gonna go to like Mercury and all that cool shit. And so I was playing as a warlock with the fire class in particular. You know, I got everything leveled up with it. And so my team kind of went down except for one member. And so I died, and then I waited the perfect opportunity to resurrect myself. Took out like one or two guys. So my guy is gone, and a couple other guys were gone. So it was me versus this other guy. And he was coming at me, and then I just shot him with a shotgun, and we won. I clutched it at the end. And we made it to Mercury. It was glorious. Because, like, it's hard as fuck to find a team, right? Especially even harder to find members of a team to be, like, good. Let alone, like, compete against other people that were, like, pretty good, too. And we made it to Mercury. And then ever since then, I just never were able to get close to that. I kind of stopped after that because it's like, after a short while after I won, like I did some, but then I kind of stopped because it's like, I couldn't really replicate it too much after that. And then it was like, I got kind of bored and I stopped doing that. And it was a short time to do it anyways, the competition stuff. 23 minutes already? What the fuck? We got here already? Holy shit, I just realized, like, that was such a blur. I just beat the fucking last floor, like, quick as fuck. I didn't even realize. That's amazing. Got plenty of time here. Yeah, there been some epic gamer moments, dudes. Those days. Speaking of games, so a game I kind of forgot about a little bit until somebody brought it up yesterday or whatever, was Castle Miner Z, right? I bought it in the 360 back then. It was like it was a rip-off of Minecraft, right? Guns and stuff like that you craft. It was pretty fun. I wasn't super addicted with it, but I was just enough to where it's like, this is fun. I'm going to keep playing for a while. And I did. And you can buy it on the PC, which I looked it up just to see if it came out on the PC, and it did. Around that same time, back in 2011 or something. You can buy it on Steam. And the reason why I looked it up was somebody sent me something that they're making a sequel. They got the name of the sequel they're working on. Castle Miner Z Resurrection or something. So I don't know. I'm going to assume it's coming to PC. And then it's like probably maybe consoles. That's kind of a stretch these days, modern consoles. But you never know. I'm going to take this. Bombs might be just like too much for me. Too much for my old heart. But Halo flies, yeah. We can't really stack too much with familiars here, but I think, 30 damage and stacked familiars. That's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good eats. Yeah, so they're coming out with something with Castle Miners. Yeah, that's cool. You know, a decade and a half ago it was released. Fucking crazy. It was a different time then, right? Like, different developers were creating their own kind of like, Minecraft ripoffs, right? This was long before, this was many years before like Microsoft bought Minecraft and stuff, so people were making their own like versions of it, you know, with guns and all that stuff. I mean, you can do that now. I mean, even then you could have done that with Minecraft with modding in the PC. Even much more so now. The mods are just crazy. Also, we just killed that guy like really fast. Hitless, may I add? Hitless? Witness me. That was fucking crazy. Sorry, I'm checking something here on my notifications. Okay. Yeah. Was it the golden days of Xbox for your time? Well, I guess in a way it was, right? Because I got a 360. Well, somebody gifted me a 360 was what it was. I didn't buy one, right? I bought the Xbox One and the Series X, but I never bought the 360, right? It was a Christmas gift, I think it was, or a birthday gift, one of the two. And, yeah, it was... I mean, yeah, I guess in a way it was golden years with that, because it was my first Xbox system. I never owned the original Xbox. I don't think I've ever considered owning an original Xbox or wanting one when I was a kid. I don't recall. Maybe I did. I don't remember, right? So, because it's been a number of years. I definitely wanted a Dreamcast even further back, but nowadays it's like, well, I could have my Dreamcast emulated on a PC or play it on my phone. Yet I don't do it. How time has changed. I choose not to do it. But I could. That's fucking crazy how much tech just changed. But yeah, going back to the point here. So yeah, golden age of Xbox. Yeah, I think so. At least for me at the time. I got it 2010. Played the shit out of Halo 3. Before that, I actually borrowed a friend's Xbox, and I was doing achievements for him at the time. Because at the time, he didn't have internet, right? He didn't have internet service at his place because of, well, the town just didn't have it developed yet. And he had, like, dial-up or something like that. Maybe I shouldn't have sucked all that shit up. But then again, I know we have Box of Friends or something. Man, that was like a fucking oof play. Surely I wasn't getting fucked over there hard, but apparently I did. Maybe we get more charges. I won't get fucked even harder than that. Maybe we get charges. It's kind of a stretch, but there's a chance. Okay, this room does not help me. But I was helping him get achievements, Vidmasters or whatever, right? That was the exchange, just playing the games for him and get achievements. And I was having fun too, and it's just because I had the internet at the time. That was back like 08. And like to like 09, part of 09. And it was fun. And he would come over too and play, and then, you know, he'd get his Xbox back and do things too. So we were kind of a mutual agreement. And yeah, so played the shit out of it with him. It was incredible. Red Key is fun too, but well, we could probably get a charge. We're gonna get hurt extra times. Oh, maybe I should have fucked around here now I think about it. Because we're gonna get hit twice over now. Yeah. Maybe if nope, we're not fast enough. Never mind. The devil. I tell you, the devil. Okay, that helps tremendously. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Lord Almighty. All right. And, yeah, and then I got into, like, buying games, too, later on, once I got a 360. You know, Halo Reach, Halo 3 ODST before that, with all that fun stuff, and just played the shit out of it. Got into Red Dead, Call of Duty games, or just different things, right? And that would well, That'd probably be my second kind of like golden years, right? Technically, right? Because they wouldn't have been my first experience. It would have been more of my memorable experience. Because, like, you know, obviously as an adult. My first experience with being exposed to it at home would have been, okay, this is some ass shit. What is this fucking bullshit here? I guess a GP bug doesn't really do much. The flip is whatever. Like, it doesn't help us at this point late in the game. All right, whatever. Right out of here. Back in the 2000s, with the PS2 and the GameCube era, right? So it's technically a few years stretched on. So yeah, I've dabbled like the trifecta, Nintendo, quite a bit of Nintendo, with GameCube and Game Boy Advance. Then there was the PS2 era, with some PS1 games and PS2 games. That reminds me. So my mom rented. There was a game I wanted to rent. Oh, that's interesting. Do I have a copy item? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There was a game. I just unlocked the core memory here a little bit. It was kind of there, but then it was like, it was kind of hidden there under the surface there, you know, but it wasn't completely lost to where I was like, I just recovered something. It's kind of a semi-recovery, right? Memory. I was just thinking, so, I wanted to get a game to rent. I didn't know much about it, right? It looked interesting, the box art and whatever, right? And it was called Mr. Mosquito, right? And you might not be aware with it, I guess. Mr. Mosquito, it's like a type of an anime game or something. It turns out it was that, and also it had, you know, some graphic stuff to it too. You know, nudity and everything. To some degree, right? It was rated T, technically. I think it was rated T. And you're playing as mosquito sucking blood, right? And I had no clue until like I was playing the game that there was more than just sucking blood as mosquito. There was some other things to it. So I don't think my mother ever found out about it because she was kind of careful early on about me getting into violent video games, and then other people too playing the games and stuff, right? Wasn't until I was like older teen that she got me like Tony Hawk on the Ground 2, which had some stuff in there she'd probably be questioning, but I think at that point as a teenager, later in my teens, it's like, you know, whatever, like he's old enough. Right? And I think that's true because she got me to watch a couple of Radar films in theaters that she would normally would have wanted me to watch, like Jackass the movie 2 and things like that. And yeah, it's just interesting. Like, I know this is probably excessive for taking this. We got Beelzebub, okay. So, I don't know if she got me a rated M game or not. I think she did. Maybe she didn't. I'm trying to remember. You know, I've had quite a few games. I don't think she did. I think the most that I owned anyways was a rated T game. Or a couple. I mean, but I definitely had played rated M games before. And that was before we had a PlayStation 2. Played at a cousin's place. Oh, actually, there's two of them, right? A tiny bit of GTA 3 at a different cousin's place. And then a few years before that, was one of the Tomb Raider games, and I think a little bit of a Resident Evil thing, I think, too. Or Silent Hill. No, Silent Hill. I think it was Silent Hill. So I kind of dabbled on that a little bit. Well, why do I wait, I did not mean to pop that. What the fuck? Microsecond of my brain was like, for a microsecond, my brain's like, oh, that's just regular, like, reverse, not reverse, like regular priestess card. And then it's like, and then after I popped this, wait a minute, no, this is not what that is. This is an enhanced version of that bullshit card I don't usually use. Goodbye, fuckers. What is my score? 325th, I'm not surprised. It was a fairly competitive run tonight. Fairly easy one to do, to beat and everything. So yeah, kind of technically Golden Years. First set was like 2000 to 2006 or 7, right? And then the second of those years was a little bit in the PC, technically, but then it's like mostly the Xbox. The second wave of Golden Years. All right. Streak 1. Cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Yeah. And I'll see you guys next time.